All right, I'm going to try and give this recording justice by my volume. Why Factorio is the best building game ever created. Oh my God! I just spent about a half an hour trying to figure out a bunch of reasons. One of the reasons is your flexibility of being able to transform the map. Right, your cliffs. You can cover up water, and you can cut down trees. So you can do whatever you want. You can use the terrain to your advantage. Like right now, I don't have an interest in taking down the cliffs here because that'll help to focus the enemy to where I want him to go. Procedurally generated map. Okay, now I have a enormous base, right? Like this base is just, if you've played this game for 25 minutes, you understand that this is hundreds of hours. Like this is my power right here. Nuclear power all day, nuclear power, tons of it. Oh, and I just noticed the problem that I'm having right now. I'm not making nuclear fuel. What? Okay, pause. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna post this. Oh my God, I'm gonna resume, and I just realized. Okay, so I just realized I'm not making nuclear fuel at the moment. All right. So right now I'm close to having no power. Well, we got to go here first. This is critical because if that shuts down, I'm done. And it's hard to explain right now. These are my nuclear. This is my nuclear fuel right now. It's not critical at this exact moment, but it's going to take me a while to get there. So what I got to do right now is I got to go to here, which means I got to follow this path. So, all right, you know what? I'm going to continue. Procedurally generated map means the enemy, you never know where your resources are going to be, you never know where your enemy is going to be, and you can go out forever. So technically I could just keep going, which I'm doing. I don't know how many hours I've got in this. Also the enemy's kind of balanced too. So you kind of know where the enemy's going to be and how strong. And this video totally failed, and the reason is because I'm panicking. Like, I don't even know why I'm not making nuclear fuel. It must be because I'm not getting these guys. Because I was making too many of the old. So, oh my God, I have such a hard time explaining myself. So it's not critical at this very moment, but yeah, it might slowly, my power station would slowly shut down as this fuel is not being manufactured. And I think it's not being manufactured because I don't have enough of this stuff. Let's see what happens here. Where does it go? It goes up there, goes here, it gets chopped in there, goes there, it gets here. But why is it not making... short. I must not be pushing. Oh, you know why? Because I'm never making more. Ah, okay, gotcha. All right, now I know what I got to do when I get there. Problem is, my bot cannot walk on water. So now what I have to do is go around somehow here, and I don't really have a path direct. You know what? I'm gonna make one. Because this is really important. This is really important. And you know what? I don't need that. I don't use that card anymore. I will never be in a Jeep again. Alright, and now we gotta continue our path to nuclear power. I gotta get right to here. I gotta fix this problem right here. Which means I think I gotta join... I'll remember. Like I say, okay, there you go. There's another reason why this game's great. Power is a whole game. Enemy defense is an entire game. Item production, that's another game. It's like 50 games in one. And that's why this is the best game ever created. And this is about an hour later. I'm fixing my power problem. Or would have been a power problem. that last video that I recorded, if I wouldn't have done that recording, I would have ended up with no power for my entire city. And this would have been a much bigger problem. And this is the fix right now. These are all nuclear. This is nuclear fuel going into all my reactors, getting them all ready, stocked up. Nobody actually went out. Actually, a couple did, but we're fine. We're fine. This line right here needs to be full of fuel all the time. It's still going to take me an hour to stabilize it. About an hour. So if this is the best way to travel right here. Something's wrong. Yeah, sorry. It was a little bit of panic there for a while. Yeah, I got to make sure that I keep this going. So what I'll have to do is put more. So what I do right now is I'm grabbing. Boy, this game's alright. Just making sure that I inject enough. It's what, uranium-238, and it turns into uranium-235. And I think that's actually, it's not important. To be honest with you, they could call it uranium-1 and uranium-2. You got the good uranium and the bad uranium. The bad uranium turns into good uranium. And you know what, I'm pretty sure that happened. And an interesting fact is my nuclear ore is running up my ore. This was huge, this power problem. You know when you're running a base this big. Yeah, you won't have to worry about this until you're, oh my, until you're 500 hours into the game. Yeah, this vein's just about tapped out. But to be honest, there's so much nuclear power. Where's my? There, I got one right here. That's the one I'm gonna harvest, or this one. Again, that's just no big deal. I can fix that. That's not a big problem. But anyway, let's just make sure that we got this prime. We need to make sure that we get enough. And I got it. That's good. This is the power line right here that needs to survive. And I won't leave here until I know it's going to fill up. We're close. We're close. Yeah, we're close. We're close. Alright, I just wanted to show you that. Nuclear power problem resolved. Alright, you can see now that I can finally leave this area. This is about 2 hours after I noticed the problem. This is what you want to see for your nuclear power line. You want to make sure that you have nuclear fuel. If you run out of fuel, your entire base will shut down. Right, so it's nice to see this. Stack them up, baby. Each one of those is a nuclear fuel pod. And I'm comfortable enough to know that it's going to fill up. It'd be nice to have this. So right now this isn't going to be on full time because let's just grab it. I can scoop some of this. Just to do this is what I've been doing just to get this primed. Get this make sure we're not going to run out of fuel. And that's going to be an issue too, right? I gotta make sure that this is saturated. Which will be no big deal. All right.